The penalty that sidelines you from the game you've built your identity around is not merely a disciplinary setback, but a profound interruption demanding you confront the parts of yourself that have been conditioned to equate worth with athletic utility. And true recovery requires not rushing back to the ice through sheer willpower alone, but integrating the weight of vulnerability until healing becomes an act of radical self-reclamation rather than performative resilience. In Offsides, Juno Reardon transforms the hockey romance trope into precise exploration of embodied sovereignty and relational accountability, proving redemption isn't found in scoring the winning goal, it's forged in honoring the person beneath the jersey when every team expectation demands you remain asset above all else. From Zamboni hum and locker room steam narration, listeners enter worlds where friction is syntax and presence is the only unbreakable play. Perfect for fans of emotionally intelligent sports romance, where female complexity defies puck bunny choups. When injured forward Ilara Vance is benched indefinitely, expecting professional erasure, she discovers her forced stillness mirrors the exact suppression she's endured beneath years of performative toughness, and team physiotherapist Julian Thorne's quiet refusal to treat her as broken equipment creates space for connection defying medical hierarchy. Navigating rehabilitation protocols and buried attractions, Ilara realizes this injury isn't about failure, but recalibration, with Reardon avoiding reducing Ilara to fragile patient or Julian to clinical caretaker, instead crafting radical reciprocity within constraint, where trust is earned through honoring boundaries even as intimacy blurs them. And audiobook narration amplifies this alchemy by capturing Ilara's disciplined composure fracturing into clarity, and Julian's guarded intensity revealing warmth beneath vigilance, making listeners feel seismic shifts of souls learning some recoveries can only be claimed when you stop letting stats define their validity. What elevates this beyond typical hockey fare is portraying athletic intimacy as somatic practice rather than romanticized comeback, with Ilara confronting how sports culture equated worth with output, while Julian creates sanctuary where her contradictions exist without diminishment. Their relationship evolves through shared silences during therapy sessions, bypassing performance, rhythms protecting both physical integrity and psychological safety, and mutual defense against coaches mistaking tenderness for weakness, supported by fellow players encoding suppressed pressure, elders carrying intergenerational weight, and the arena itself absorbing decades of unspoken bargains, reinforcing that in extraction-based systems, tenderness toward process is technique and presence is sustainable resource, with rehab milestones mirroring emotional attunement and timeout huddles becoming metaphors for earned trust. For audiobook listeners, this production is immersive descent into sacred reclamation, with narrators embodying Ilara and Julian with remarkable distinction, sound design anchoring existential stakes through distant skate blades, rain against rink glass, and hushed breath syncing with moments of clarity, pacing mirroring recovery cadence from deliberate reflection to surging awakenings, ultimately redefining hockey romance by centering female epistemology within athletic frameworks and affirming that sometimes the most powerful act is choosing to heal on your own terms, honoring whole self even in landscapes shaped by competition.